I talked to the people. The worst thing I did was talk to those that were waiting to be interviewed. One of them had going for his doctorate degree. This young lady finished had a bachelor's degree. And what did I have? I knew how to break into. I knew how to sell drugs. I knew how to mug people. I knew how to pull an armed robbery. And so I'm sitting there among all these people, and I'm thinking, they're not going to hire me. I never worked in my life. I was a delivery boy. And I started to pray. I said, God, I don't know what to say when I go into for the interview, Lord. They're going to hire these people. They're not going to hire this former junkie. God Almighty, I need a job. I need to take care of my wife. And we had a little boy at that time. And the Lord spoke to my heart. He says, when you go in there and they ask you for your degrees and they ask you for what kind of schooling you had, well, the school of being the best burglar around, the school of armed robbery. So they got all these educated people there, and they got little me still sitting there, and God spoke to my heart. He says, when you go in there to be interviewed, and she asks you for your resume, tell the interviewer that you have love. Now that sounds so silly in this real world that we live in. Where's your resume? You got nothing there but armed robbery and burglary and selling drugs and being in prison. And so Mrs. Reed was the person that was going to interview me. So I walked in there, and I kept hearing the voice of the devil saying, "You fool! You're an idiot! You didn't go in there to be interviewed when all these other people are educated." And so I go in there, and she says, "What you got?" I got a resume. What kind of resume do I have? Armed robbery? Attempted murder? In prison? She said, what? So she took a piece of paper and said, these are the qualifications. How do you fit in there? And I looked at it, and I swallowed up, and I said to her, you know what? I got love. She said, what? I said, I got love. I'll come in here, and I'll love these young people, and I'll give my life for them. I'll talk to you. I'll call you. And so okay. So I left there. And I can hear the voice of the devil saying, you idiot. You think she's going to give you this job?